Hi guys, it's Dave.
And I'm Ben.
And we're finally here for what is, I think, probably our most exciting video to date. This is our 1,000 subscriber special video. And so naturally, we have to do a bit of a thank you at the start of this. So first of all, if you've subscribed to the channel, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. It means a lot to us. I mean, we weren't expecting to see this sort of a response so quickly. Yeah, and the comments and all this feedback. I mean, we're always sort of sending each other bits and bobs of feedback, and it's like, can you believe they're saying this? It's a really good feeling. Right. Yeah. So
yeah, recognised in school.
And being recognised in school as well. That's always nice. See, being someone without a life anymore, I tend not to. It's just sort of, I'm either at my house or I'm at the office. But actually, I did have one workshop where some of the kids were saying, "I've seen your YouTube videos," and it's like, famous. 1,000 subscribers. That's it now. We can call it a day, I think.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
So that's it. See you later. You thought we were kidding? We are, of course, kidding. No, but yeah, I want that core message to just be a big thank you to everybody. If you have joined the FUZE arena, if you've got a FUZE, if you've shared a program, if you've even just mentioned FUZE in passing to someone that you know, thank you. It is awesome. Okay, so for this 1,000 subscriber special video, and actually, I believe that we are currently on around 1,040 subscribers. I don't want to say the precise number because I didn't check it this morning.
And it's going to change.
And it will also change, which is going to date this video quite significantly. Although, you know, hopefully in 2 weeks when we're doing our 10,000 subscriber special video.
Or in a month when we're doing 10 million.
10 million. Just, you know, keep your ambitions reasonable.
Yeah, that's
the core lesson. Set your sights, you know, not too high, just for what you know.
Reasonable.
Just reasonable, what you know you're going to achieve.
Yeah.
Famous last words there. So touch wood. Luckily, we are already at the desk, and it is an authentic wooden desk. Very, very nice. So already on lots of tangents. But so for this video, I'll finally get this out of the way. We thought that we'd do something a bit different. We're not going to do any coding in this video. Not really anything like building a project or anything like the tutorials. We just wanted to use this opportunity as a thank you to all the subscribers and all the members of the community to just say thank you and to show you guys what people have been making and submitting to FUZE with the new sharing system, which is very, very exciting. If you didn't know, if you were maybe thinking, you know, maybe I'm gonna maybe get FUZE, I might not, because you can only share with your Nintendo friends. If you didn't know, you can now share with anybody, but you do get a code, a little I forget how many. It's like a 10-digit ID code.
It's 8.
Is it 8?
I think it's 8.
I mean, we're going to find out in a second because we're going to see loads. But you'll submit a program and then we review that program. And if we think that it's all fine and there's no profanity in there and it's, you know, not hurting anyone's copyright or anything like this, we will absolutely approve it. And then you can share it with anybody that you want. Just give them that code. The friend sharing is also still a feature in FUZE. So it's not like you've lost out there. We've just added functionality. So it's also dropped in price significantly, which I feel is kind of relevant to mention now. If you were also thinking, I'm not going to get FUZE because 30 quid's a fair bit, it's not really an impulse buy or something. Right now it's £12.99 on the eShop. That is €14.99 and $19.99.
Is it $19?
It's definitely $19.99, yeah, 99 cents. I shouldn't say $19.99 because that makes it sound like it's just $1 shy of $2,000. Which it isn't. Yes, we decided to up the price by a factor of 400%. No, don't do the maths there. I didn't get that right at all. Okay. So let's just... and arctangents. And arccosines. But not for this video. Right, enough of these terrible jokes. Well, actually, people... We're going to see some programs in this video which, quite frankly... I'm going to be honest here, I'm going to hold my hands up. I am nowhere near at the level to understand some of the code that we're going to be seeing in this video. So we're not going to look at the code too much, but we will be talking about what each sort of program is doing and, you know, just remarking on what's going on. But there are a couple of programs which are just They make you want to stop program. No, they don't. They make you want to keep going, keep learning, and actually get your head around this amazing stuff. So we will be shouting out all of the contributors who have put these programs into FUZE, and hopefully that'll be cool with you guys, giving you some kudos. Let's take a look at some, shall we?
Yeah, let's
All right, let's head into programs. Oh, this is exciting. You know what? My sound settings are completely down, Ben. So let's just fix this. What we're going to need to do, Ben, do you see that green cable over there?
Yeah.
Sort of in between. Could you just put that into the switch headphone jack? No need to restart the video for that. We've got a little bit of an audio hiccup there, but we're all good. No need to restart the video. It's fine.
That's fine.
It's fine. Right, let's go into sound.
We've already been talking for about 10 minutes.
That's it. So maybe we should restart it, and I'll be quiet. Right, let's go back. All that's fine, because some of these programs, in fact, I think all of them have got some cool sounds, some cool music in there as well. Right, let's check out the first thing. So not FUZE projects today. Go away. Let's have a look at some of this. Right, what should we look at first? I mean, this is going to be the tough part, really. I'll tell you what I want to start with. This is a program made by one of the FUZE team. You may already know this person's ID tag. It's MikeDX. MikeDX is an unbelievably valued member of the team. He is responsible for, to be honest, I could list it for quite a long time, and it would be a non-exhaustive list of the things that he's done for FUZE. The new share system, you can thank Mike for that one. However, Mike is also an unbelievably skilled programmer, and is on the Discord as well as an active member, constantly helping people out. You'll see him on FUZE Arena as well. So I'm just going to give this one a dedication to Mike. Thanks so much. And let's have a little look at TimberMan. I really like this, you know. It's a simple little game, but it is really, really cool.
Was this to do with one of the game jams?
No, this one wasn't a game jam.
Before or after? This
one was before. It was actually quite a while before, I think.
All right.
It's got a bit of my music in it. It might be fairly loud, so I'm not... There we go. Here it is. I've finally found the... so there's play audio. We're at 0.5. I'm just going to take that down to a 0.3 just for now, just in case. So I'm going to request, Ben, that we just make sure that we can see the middle of the screen here, because this game takes place just on the middle of the screen, and it uses... Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know, I bet I keep doing this in the tips and tricks video. I was like, no, you can't see this because I'm in front of it and you can see it just fine. So hopefully you'll be able to see it. I might have to shuffle up towards Ben.
Stop there.
So you've got the left direction button and the A button for this game. So do you want to take part in this one? You're going to use the A button.
All right.
So if you press the plus there, and let's run the program. Yeah. Now what we have to do then is, depending on which side TimberMan is on, yeah, so don't press it yet. Run it again. Let's run it again. So when I'm on the left, I'm chopping. But then as soon as it gets to that point, now you need to chop. One more. I love the examples of the sounds in this one, you know? And it's such simple graphics, and yet it's so effective. Oh, that was my fault. It is such a fun little game, isn't it?
That's brilliant, yeah.
It's a cool idea, and it just shows how much you can do with so little.
Yeah.
You know, you've just got this simple tree, and I believe that other than that, oh no, his sprite. If we just rerun the program, TimberMan himself is a little sprite made in the image editor. And here you go, Ben. I'll give you that one so you can have a go at the single player version. I just love the sounds as well.
Try and do it as fast as I can.
Yeah, okay. Not that. Oh, one more. I'll have a go after this. Oh, okay, alright. I was going to do one more.
I want to reset.
Ah, no, okay, one more. Joy-Con connection. Oh, it's so hard. One more. Oh, okay, that didn't count, obviously.
How big is this tree?
It's large. I don't know if you'll ever get to the top of the tree. Oh, I was doing well. Oh, it's exhilarating, you know.
Yeah, this is good.
It really is. I'll tell you what I was enjoying. Just one last little demo of this one. What I was enjoying was trying to do it in rhythm with the music. So like this, watch. Oh, but seriously, it's actually quite therapeutic. So if you need to relax, I recommend TimberMan. Now, if I just go back to the programs here, just to make you aware, I should have said it beforehand, but while we are, oh no, you can't actually see the ID code just there. But I will say that if you head to the FUZE Arena, which I will also say at the end, links in the description below, all of that stuff, you can find the game codes for these all on the Great List of Game Codes post. So if you haven't already, go to FUZE Arena, make an account, take a look at the Great List of Game Codes, download them, play them if you've got FUZE.
And we'll try and put them in the description of this video as
Hey
well.
Ben, that's a really good idea. Yeah.
So then you can just go straight down, timestamp it.
Yeah.
As well would be good.
Yeah, that's a good idea. It's a very, very good idea, Ben. All right, let's see what we can do there. Okay, next little one. Let's take a look. Ben, this is so talking about simple but effective. This was a submission for the FUZE for the first FUZE Game Jam, which is the Game Jams are all managed by MikeDX, and there is another one coming up actually this weekend, starting tonight.
All right.
Which will of course be gone by the time that you see this video. So hopefully it was fantastic.
Yeah, good job everyone.
Amazing submissions, incredible. Just seeing it right into the future there. But the theme was just jump.
Yeah.
And it's nice to have such an open-ended theme because you can just take that and do whatever you want with it. This, I love this. This is such a cool idea. So you've just got the, I believe it's the B and A buttons. No, X.
Okay.
And it looks easy, right? But you know what? Eventually you will trip up.
Like that.
Just as I said it, yeah. See how you find it. See how you get on. So it's just B to jump down, X to jump up.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
It looks easier when you're actually playing it,
but then you get playing it. So if you're sitting there now just judging Ben's performance here, and you're thinking I could smash that score on Devine, give it a download, and you'll see for yourself that it is actually not as easy as you think. Now I think that the I think that the author for this one is updating this program actually as we record this video. So, and it's Spiky. I should have mentioned at the start, this program was made by the user Spiky, another fantastic contributor to the community. Their programs are really, really cool. In fact, I've seen some stuff from Spiky, which is very exciting. Before we added the object intersect functions, he was working on like an interlocking cube mesh sort of game where you have like a jigsaw but in 3D. You have to rotate and then fit them together, and he was doing all of that without object groups.
And then we added them,
and then we had to
redo it.
And he was like, you know what, this shortens my code by like 100 lines or something. So I am sorry, not sorry for that one. Spiky, thank you so much for that game. It's awesome. Can I have one more go, man?
Yeah, go for it.
Let's go for it. Let's leave it for a little bit and see if we can go a bit faster. Yeah. Great, fantastic. All right, yeah. So I shouldn't really build it up. Let's just start slow. Oh,
too many.
One too many. I got trigger happy. 66. Not bad. Well, no,
I like
bad.
that as well. How it keeps on scrolling, but the score stays the same.
Yeah, I do like that. It's really nicely done. This is what I mean. Like, it's so simple, so effective. It's just cubes and a bean. You know, yeah, that's it. It's really, really cool. Okay, I think should we have a look at the next one?
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't got an idea, just so you know. We don't know which one of these we're going to do, so it's very much just on the fly, as all these videos tend to be, because I like the natural style where we just...
What about that list we've got over there?
Oh, you mean that list, just there, the really itemised list, and then the teleprompter next to it that I'm reading? Yeah. It's weird that I would type this on the teleprompter, but I did, and apparently I'm reading it still. Deep inhale in, and move on to the next program. Okay.
That's the only reason we have this keyboard here, in case we need to make live corrections.
It doesn't actually even connect to the Switch. It's just two separate things. It's just a lot of editing. This is a nice and simple 3D one as well. It's a classic. Everyone knows Pong. But if we run this, we will get.
Is it simple?
A lovely. Oh, it's analog sticks here. Analog sticks. Ben, if you grab that.
Which one am I?
I think you're the bottom screen. But this, I mean, so simple in concept only, as in, I'm going to make a standard tennis game that you would normally make in 2D as just the start of your journey into coding, really, because it teaches you a lot of important stuff. And I use this sort of game as an example for how the screen works in lots of different workshops. There's also a 3D version of this game, but from a different perspective in the FUZE demo program. So this is a really, really cool take on it, and it uses split screen, which is awesome. And so to do that, I believe that the user is using draw targets, which is a fantastic feature in FUZE, which allows you to pretty much just cordon off any area of the screen and draw to it, or even just create a little image, draw to it, draw that image somewhere else. You can use that to really achieve a lot of different stuff. You could have a 2D overlay over your game. You could have a little radar system. Oh, Ben, that one flew past. Does the ball speed up?
Yeah, I just noticed that, yeah.
Ah, nice. Okay, so we do need to actually get a decent rally going on here. So I'm going to go into try-hard mode. Start doing some wave dashing. Oh.
Good job.
That's what normally happens when I try and wave dash. Any Nintendo gamers probably going to know what I'm referring to there, a particular fighting game. And that's going to go quite far to the right. Okay, the ball's getting quite fast now, Ben. Oh, we're keeping it up. Oh. Call it a draw. He says, losing 5-3. So I wonder what, I mean, because this is probably one that you could make, that you could adjust very, very easily. Maybe you could add some sort of power-up mode where you get the bats shrinking and growing in size. Oh, I'm catching up though, Ben. I'm catching up. We'll get to 5 and then we'll call it a draw.
I now need to stop you from getting 5 then.
That's right. So this is the one. This is basically playing for match point right here. It's Wimbledon. That's what's going on. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, we'll play for one more, Ben. We'll play for one more. It's that classic matchup of red versus blue. The age-old rivalry.
Yeah, red versus blue have been playing each other at everything.
It's the archetypal enemies from mythology. Look at that. Right, 6. Bang. We've got a winner. So let's just remind myself, press A for me there, do the old two-player menu navigation. That one is from the user LinkCraft02, and I actually want to shout this user out for another reason, because on the arena they are posting some really interesting and very different projects, and so they're not as sort of video game centric, but I shouldn't say he's because I don't know who it is. They're making a couple of different things which no one else is even making. There's one that's like a FUZE interface for all of the game codes.
Oh, yeah, I think I might have seen that.
You've seen that one? And it looks like a shop front page.
Yeah.
Really
I thought
cool.
that was a screenshot from the Nintendo eShop when I first saw it.
Well, there you go. There you go.
I remember it, yeah.
That there is a testament to your work, Minecraft. I mean, it is awesome. It's such a cool little like utility program
and I
that you wouldn't think to make.
Hang on,
how has he done this?
Is that a modded
How have they done this? Yeah.
You could mod
what
switches.
have you done? Yeah, no, it's all
But
legit. Just using FUZE. That's the power of FUZE. But there's another program that they're making, which is a Switch operating system desktop. Have you seen that one on the Arena?
I don't think so.
So they've got like icons for programs and a mouse, and you can draw boxes and move icons around. It is nuts. It's really, really cool. And that one's actually got some attention from the CEO himself, John Boy, because it's something that he really likes, that sort of utility program. Okay, right, so before we make this video an hour and a half long, although that might not be the worst thing in the world, let's check out another one. I believe I wanted to... here's a nice simple one. This is from the user JonnyLaw, and I'm not sure how much coding they've already done, how much experience in FUZE they've got, but I wanted to include this because it's such a nice, simple example of something that I really, really like simple but effective.
Yeah.
Also because, it helps me to actually understand it. But this one, I think it's going to be harder for us to do 2 players here.
Let's try it.
Look at this though.
Yeah.
Little game menu. If you go back to menu, we can go on controls, we can have a look at all this. This is a classy touch, JonnyLaw. It's very, very classy. You don't always see this. I always forget to do things like this. I've only just really started putting proper loading and title screens in my games, and it's just a nice touch, very, very nice touch. All right, let's get started. We'll go on normal. So I'm moving left to right. Now the thing is that you actually cancel your X velocity in the air, which makes it.
Right, we need to.
All right, let's 2-player this. Okay, so. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, it's good. Oh, whoa. Okay. Oh, wait, Ben. Okay, you gotta wait until I've turned. Oh. We didn't even do a single floor. Yeah, that one's tough. Oh, okay. Nice.
No.
Ben, we've got to get up to 10.
Yep.
Hang on. How are we doing this, JonnyLaw? Okay, hang on. Ready? Oh.
I don't think that one's even possible.
Oh, that's mean. That one is mean. Here we go.
We can't even do the normal ones. No. No, there's another one. I've just that as well.
It's just so pathetic when he just sort of jumps right off the edge. Oh dear. Okay. 3. What's a big one?
No. I saw you turn though.
I didn't turn. Or I may have done, but I don't remember doing so. Okay, hold on. Because you have to get quite a run up to get.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So. This is one of those mean ones again.
I keep on pressing start as well.
Okay, here we go. This is the last one now, Ben, okay?
Should we do practice?
No.
Okay.
We're going straight for normal.
Doesn't count.
It doesn't count. That was obviously a practice because we were wait, okay, hang on. Again, it was a practice. It was a practice. Here we go. Oh, no. I think we have to get fairly lucky with the level itself. That is literally just impossible.
No.
Okay, so JonnyLaw, you've probably got some ideas on now how to improve your program. Some sort of invalid distance between the floors on the x-axis would be awesome. This isn't meant as like a critique at all. Okay, because I really like the game. In fact, I believe that they've actually now added the ability to just maintain some x-axis control in the air.
That's
so
nice.
when you have those floors that are just about, you can probably just about do it, but it will take some skill, which is even better actually. So forget what I said before that. Right, let's take a look at the next one. Programs. Okay. I'm going to be saving some of the more absolutely nuts ones.
Yeah, there's a FUZE eShop one, isn't it?
Here is an absolute favourite of mine. So, Jaywalker, you know who you are? Awesome project. I mean, I was playing this for a while when we saw the submission on the Game Jam. Have you seen this one, Ben?
I don't know.
Oh, you're going to like this. You are going to like this. So this is another one for the Game Jam theme, Jump.
Yeah.
And you'll see why. So, you don't need this controller. Okay. You only need that one. I'll have a sip of water while you give it a go, Ben. It's got great sound as well. Look at those trees! Those trees are such a great.
Whoa.
How cool is that? Mate, it is class. It's absolutely class. Oh, Weasley 1568. That's my high score.
Okay.
I can't get over the trees, you know. I just love the trees. On the next one, Ben, just press the first button and then don't do any others.
Okay.
And see what happens. Okay, you beat your score. You beat your score. Not bad, not bad. You at least, yeah, you cleared the mountain tops in that one.
Yeah.
Right, so give this one a go. So now leave it. Because your power will increase no matter what.
Mm.
But if you have the minimum possible power, something good happens. Awesome. Absolutely awesome.
Right.
So there's a technique to this, Ben. Yeah, you're getting there.
Oh, is it the same every time?
No.
No?
No, it's not. But you can get a bit cheeky. You can get very, very cheeky with this one.
Is it pressing all the buttons at the same time?
Close. You have to... You're not accurately hitting every single button. If that makes sense. I think that if Jaywalker wanted to make this really cruel, he could make it so that when you hit an incorrect button, make it so that when you hit an incorrect button, it like ruins your power build up or something.
Or takes away from your time.
Yeah, so it just launches you. If you keep getting incorrect ones, either or. Have a go. I'll see if I can remember the technique here. Oh, that wasn't very good. That wasn't very good. That's not an 8,000. I mean, on the one that was 8,000, it was just going. And it was... But yeah, you eventually get to space.
Really?
I think when you break 7,000, because the screen's getting darker and darker and darker. Yeah. I was half expecting to see like a moon or like an alien or something that you go past. 4495. That's just not good enough. One last go. Hello? That was terrible. I'm not even going to watch that. Just terrible. An embarrassment. An absolute embarrassment. I won't put you through it. But how cool is that game?
That's crisp.
It's crisp,
really like
isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially the font and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most of that, I believe, are Jaywalker's own drawn assets. The buttons, the font, the numbers and stuff. I do know that the background hills are from something.
Oh, okay.
I think that Jaywalker drew the trees himself. Trees are my favourite thing about it.
Yeah.
It's sort of just
I didn't even see it the first time. I couldn't watch.
He's too focused on the number. Yeah. You've made a good game there, mate.
Yeah.
You really have.
Brilliant one.
So, yeah, shout outs to Jaywalker. Okay, let's have a look at a couple more. I want to look at... Here's a cool one. Just on that theme of making your own assets. This one makes me very, very happy because this person... I should just check out... Actually, I'll check the user because I didn't see the user. This person has taken the FUZE game tutorial and it's from Atom... That might be AtomAlexander. I do apologise if that's not, but I know that there is a user called AtomAlexander. I believe it is this person. They have taken the FUZE game tutorial, used all the same stuff. That's not me saying, oh, you've just copied. I mean, that's exactly what I wanted that tutorial to be. They've just taken that tutorial, adapted it, and put their own assets.
Yeah.
And look at the quality of these assets.
Okay.
Look at the quality of that. It's just amazing. I just thought this was something else. I mean, I really, really love that. Oh, I believe he's stuck in it. Oh, no, it's not that. It's because my Joy-Con keeps disconnecting, so it thinks I'm holding down the jump button. But this is such a classic looking, and you got little, little classic game, little coins. Oh no, I kind of fell at the first hurdle there. It might be that this game is sort of built and optimized for handheld mode, in which case this jump might be a little bit tricky to make in screen mode. TV mode.
How far can you go across though without falling off?
Yeah, it's a good point.
So
if the collision is being done... Oh.
Okay, so about the middle.
Okay.
Must jump be.
If the collision is done in the same way as the game tutorial, then the collision point is the bottom middle of of the sprite. So, and there's an error there. I think that's because when they fall through the level and they go down to the very, very bottom, it starts having trouble with calculating where they are on screen, because you're trying to draw to some point on screen that doesn't exist. Well, point even in memory that doesn't exist. But I've just realised, Ben, that we weren't really talking about what's going on mechanically in those games while we were playing them. And I think that what's cool, though, is that it's very, very simple. All the ones that we've done first are really, really simple. The mechanics of pretty much everything that you've been seeing so far, you can find examples of in the game tutorials and in the FUZE demo projects. The only one I think that I'm truly a little bit without knowledge of exactly how they're doing it is the beam jumping on the squares one. I mean, that one is really...
Yeah, that looks a bit finicky.
Yeah, because you've...
Moving it backwards and forwards.
Yeah, because you're moving on the Z-axis as well as the Y-axis and the X-axis all the time. So there's some clever stuff going on there. And the Ultra Hyper Mega Anime Jump, or the Anime Super Hyper Mega Jump, Super Mega Hyper, some assortment of those words, jump at the end. I think that one is really beautifully simple. You're just building up Y velocity as you get the button combinations correct, and then you just apply it all.
And then you put a beautiful face on it.
You put an awesome face on it, as in you make lovely assets. A lot of it's just been... I mean, it's talent. It's talent. It's raw talent. But, speaking of talent, such a cool little sprite, such awesome tile sets. That's why I wanted to show this one off. You can take the FUZE demos, FUZE tutorials, and adapt them and make them your own. That's what they are there for. So, awesome job. Let's have a look at something else, Ben. I would like to, I think, take a look at a particular little favourite. Let's do something a bit more two-playery. Pass us that Joy-Con, if you would, sir. This one is going to be a shout-out to a very, very special FUZE user who is near and dear to my heart because of just being a witness to their journey and how they've gone from feeling like they didn't really understand a lot, and then, I mean, despite the fact that they're saying, I don't understand it, making just consistently cool programs. I mean, they often do little recreations of classic games. This one is very similar. You've got it there up at the top, loosely based on a game on the Atari. It's a classic. It's a really, really cool little game. And Steve, ZX81, it's a cool name as well. I want to shout you out here. Dude, you are an awesome user. Thank you for being a part of this community. Absolutely, from the bottom of my heart. It's a pleasure to have you, and please keep making stuff.
From the bottom of your hearts?
Yeah, I've got 6 hearts.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I'm very sensitive about it as well, so I'd prefer if you didn't...
Sorry if I hit the spot there.
You did.
Sorry about that.
That's alright.
Alright.
You know. No, it's alright, I've got 5 more.
Alright.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I can leave that one. I don't have 6 hearts. So, this is a 2-player game, and it's got my... I forgot what it's called. I think it's Desert Fight. This tune is called, but it will work for any sort of thing, like, you know, a fighting sort of atmosphere. But this has got some lovely sound in it. So I believe I am this tank in the top left. Then if you grab those Joy-Cons there, you're the top right, I believe. And it's left and right on the D-pad to rotate. A moves, and ZR is fire. And the sounds are just great. I love that sound. Oh, that's so nice.
I've seen a lot of this in production, actually.
Have you?
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, it's nearly a good shot.
Don't try it.
Oh, it's scary, but okay. Got to reposition. Okay, alright. Let's reposition again. Oh, he caught me. Very, very nice. Right, okay, I see how it is. Got obviously covering fire there. Yes! You're going to appear right here, aren't you? Yes! Yes! Look at that! For cheese! I just cheesed you out. I cheesed you good and proper. There we go. I'll take the courtesy now. And again. Last slide. That's a nice touch as well.
Yeah.
Little display going on there. So I believe.
And the out of loads next to mine.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see that one. It's a lovely looking game. And I just want to say again, the sound is just so. That makes me want to make a piece of music.
That's
so
an
Ben,
interesting one.
You've still got control over the sound there. It's like your tank is still alive. Interesting, interesting. So maybe a potential bug. This is the thing, right?
Yeah.
You're just going to encounter these things, so it's not a comment on the code. I actually have the exact same problem in the program I'm working on at the minute, where I'm just like, why is my character still alive? I can't figure out why. Yeah, it's just going through it and taking a look, realizing. I mean, oftentimes people will do things in your games that you didn't expect them to do.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I'm out of lives, so I'm not going to continue pressing the button. Turns out you can. I believe that Steve's ZX81 is using the sprite system to awesome effect here, and everything is a sprite. It's been drawn, I think, in the map editor, using tiles that he's made in the image editor. So it really is like the quintessential FUZE success story, making it from scratch in the image editor, using those in the map editor, putting that into a program, using the sprite system.
And then lots of updates on the way.
And lots of updates on the way, making it consistently better. So, Steve, here's to you, mate. All right, good program. And let's go back. Take another look. I think that's the only sort of major two-player sort of thing that we've got going on here. Okay, here's one that needs some special mention. This game, just when this came out on the Arena, I remember I was actually doing a workshop, and Kat was at the workshop as well, and we just had lunch and we were out on a break, and we were just sat outside, and Kat was like, have you seen what's going on the Arena right now? And this was when the new sharing came in, and I just wanted to check it out immediately, because it was like all these programs are being submitted. It was really exciting, and this one I was just like, you're kidding me. It was I was gobsmacked, really. So I believe that the user is SpaceMario. I don't know the name of this user, Sniperpon. This might be somebody that SpaceMario knows. I do believe that SpaceMario got their kids to do the artwork for this game.
I think I've heard that, yeah.
Which is just cool. Get your kids to make assets for you, put it all into a game. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Just mind-blowingly awesome. And it's such a unique idea.
Yeah.
It is Skatey-Cat. Now, what you're hearing here is totally coded music. Synthesized coded music using the synthesizer in FUZE. Simple sawtooth waves, I believe, is going on there, with some white noise hits for drums. And meows of honor. Prepare to skate, Fuzzbrain. So what we've got here is a little cat with rollerblades. Now, I don't know.
Brilliant idea. Love the inspiration straight away.
Tell you what, I bet that a real cat wearing rollerblades would not look this coordinated. And it's got a cool little control system where you press the ZL and ZR buttons in not unison, because that will give you a fast turnaround, but in alternation. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, which is like skating.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they've got houses with different music and items for you to collect and stuff. Now, this is actually a lot harder than it looks, right? Because if you hit any object here, you will go flying off that object. Oh, I've got my treasure.
Like that.
Like that. And then you're really, really vulnerable to the mice. Oh, no. Oh, I'm showing myself up here. Okay, let's get serious. Oh, there's another treasure chest. Yes, I'm not leaving without my treasure. Oh. Uh-oh. Is that mouse gonna go down? Yeah. Look at these assets though. I mean, it's beautifully simple. Love it. Absolutely love it. It's just a game. It's just a full-on game. That's what I can't believe about this. It's so cool. I love the trees. There's so much character going on here. We've got something in the top right corner, which is our current trophy.
Yeah.
So as we get treasure, I guess. Ben, do you know where the sewer is in this level?
Roughly, I think it's to the bottom right.
Fair play, Ben. Ooh. This music, dude, this is absolutely awesome. Okay, that looks like it's going to be really dangerous.
Yeah.
And I can tell that as a cat, I don't want to
Do that.
do that. That looks like a horrible monster. I don't want to go near that slime monster either. I thought I could do it. I bet that if this user's kids watch the video, they'll be like, "Oh, you're terrible at the game." Oh, I just chose the worst time. Oh, that's the end of my adventure. It's so cool though. Honestly, I cannot speak highly enough about this project. When I saw it, I mean, look at this. It's so classy.
Yeah. It's got the controls and that with its own assets just to show off how to control it.
It's just awesome. Brilliant. And I believe let's just confirm. So you've got a lot of different. This is really, really nicely done. You're using draw targets for everything. Fantastic. So I believe they are actually using the same setup that we use in the FUZE making music tutorial, perhaps. Yes, and it is the sprite system. So this is very, very nice. An array of structures for all these different things. And let's just have a look at how long the project is. I did say we wouldn't look at too much code, but 2,526 lines. Fair play. Fair play. Thumbs up for that. Quadruple thumbs up.
Yeah.
Absolutely awesome project. Nice. Let's go back to the main menu. It's just, I can't get over it. I can't get over how good it is. It's just too good. What else should we do, Ben? Tree Simulator. Ooh, this is a nice one.
Yeah.
This is a nice one from Jaywalker, actually. I know he's had 2 shout-outs now, and it's not a very big project, so let's just... Well, I mean, it is long, but it's clever. It's extremely, extremely clever. This is a lobby system for connecting controllers, and you will definitely recognise this if you've played any sort of games that use this system, and there are lots of them. But you can, depending on whether you've got a pair of Joy-Cons or you're using them like this, you can connect different amounts and everything should be sorted. So if we press X, it's going to connect my pair of Joy-Cons there. But if you press X as well, now we're connected. And I believe that if I press B, that cancels it. But if I rotate this and then press Y, it rotates the Joy-Con and detects who's who. It even detects, look, that's a right Joy-Con that I'm pointing over there at the monitor. That's a left Joy-Con, a right one. You've got them, and it's all custom-made assets in the image editor. The class, such a classy program. And it's fun even just to do this. So I believe that Jaywalker is going to now use this probably at the start of all of their projects. Because it's be an awesome way of doing things, because it means that you then get to read exactly how people want to play the game and account for it, accommodate everybody's play styles. Wow.
Ooh.
Did we break it? No, we actually just unlocked the secret last level of this game, which is terrifying and existentially.
Oh, hello.
I don't have any control here. I'm sad. Because you need to rotate it.
Oh yeah, yes, because I've got my.
So I guess it's just a test, right?
Yeah,
just a test case on how to control it to see if it's all working, and it is, and it's brilliant. All right. So that was a quick shout out because Jaywalker, you've already had 2 mentions now. No more mentions. No more mentions, Jaywalker.
But brilliant, keep it up.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely awesome.
It's even got support for like the Pro controllers as well.
Does it?
If you scroll up.
Where is it? Lobby system.
Well, on the thumbnail.
Oh, did it see it on the thumbnail?
Yeah.
I didn't notice. Oh yeah, and support for the different colours of Joy-Cons, I guess. Awesome. Oh, that's very, very nice. Now you can actually connect a GameCube controller as well to FUZE. If you've got a USB one or if you've got the adapter.
Yeah.
So you could do something there, maybe a custom image. I would like that very, very much. Big GameCube fan. Extremely cool. Right, let's get to one that I really. No, actually, I'm going to delay it. I'm going to delay it. Delayed gratification. First of all, I want to do a shout out because we have shouted out MikeDX. I want to do a shout out here to another of the FUZE team. Again, incredibly valued member of the community. This is Martin on FUZE Arena. I believe it's just Martin on his username. And he's not a part of the FUZE team at the office or on locale here. Martin has a job as a programmer elsewhere, but he has done so much work for us with the arena, with moderation, with sorting out programs, with helping people, with doing stuff in the back, all the behind the scenes stuff. Martin, you're awesome, and here is yet another space shooter. Now, he might be a little bit annoyed at me, actually, because it's not finished. And so let's just see this as like a sneak preview. And it's extremely hard, and I'm going to just give full disclosure, I am terrible at this. I'm not a classic arcade gamer. Sounds are nice, though, eh? So I told you I was bad, right? But then when you hit the enemy, they get a random direction, which can be lethal to your player. So if we, you have to be really, really careful. Whoa, that's some serious velocity I just gave myself there because of the Joy-Con. Okay, I'm going to blame that one on Joy-Con connectivity because it was just. Let's.
Blame the controller.
That's it. The classic Dave move. Okay, I did terribly. That was actually embarrassing. 510. The best I've ever done is like 1,500.
Let me try.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, I think. Did you know the control? I think it's ZL. It says it on the start. ZR to fire. No, to thrust. Fire is
left
A.
stick.
Oh, and you can actually use the R button to just hyperspace jump to save yourself.
Okay, so. It's got a pause system, nice.
Oh, cool.
Alright, okay.
And that was a lucky.
Do you have to have stopped to?
No, I think you can move and shoot at the same time.
To move again, I mean.
Oh yes, I think so. Yeah, I think that like in the classics, it's only really a method of saving yourself if things get really scary. You should see it as. And more focus on just nicely timed precision shots. You're going to get one right up behind there. Ooh. Simple and effective. This is a nice testament actually to what you can do with the image editor. I mean, all Martin's done here, and it's not to talk it down, they've just taken two yellow squares, put them sort of on top of each other in the corner, and then done another yellow, a darker orange one underneath, and just rotated them. And you know what? It looks awesome. They're just simple and beautiful little sprites. Now I believe that Martin is using the sprite system to achieve this. The bullets are sprites, the player is a sprite, the enemies are sprites. And I think for the rotation of the ship, they'll be using a sin and cos function on the joystick the left joystick X and Y values, I think, and then just doing a rotate sprite to an angle calculated by that operation. Hopefully that's correct.
Maybe.
You should know, Ben. Computer science, mate. Now, also, here's a nice testament to a good program as well.
If only we did games in computer science.
There you go. Let's make it so. Let's make it so. This is a really nice example of a well-commented program. You can tell that Martin's a professional programmer here because it's got a proper, lovely comment system, to-do list. Everything is commented beautifully. It's brilliant. And then also, done. Keep people up to date in your game. You know, there's no limit to how many comments you can add. You can add as many as you want, and usually I find that the more the merrier. Really helps me read the code a lot. So nice one, Martin, top bloke, and thank you very much for the program. Let's jump into another one here. Okay. So I want to before we get on to the last user, I want to highlight here. This one is by the user Ashton Arnold, and it's a Shmup. It's a FUZE Shmup. Try saying that 3 times extremely quickly. FUZE Shmup, FUZE Shmup, FUZE Shmup. Give it a go, Ben.
No.
Come on. I've done it now.
Shmup. FUZE Shmup. FUZE.
Yeah, it's hard.
I struggle to speak anyway.
Don't we all? No, I mean, I can quite happily talk for England. I shouldn't say that. So they put it down as a proof of concept, but to be honest, the only thing it's missing is just getting hit by the enemies. I believe that's it. Other than that, it is just awesome to play. It's got a really nice, fast feel to it. It just feels exhilarating to play. And I believe it is sprites. Yes, create sprites, set sprite image. So in case you haven't realised, the sprite system in FUZE is very, very powerful, and you can do a lot with it. Pretty much all of these programs that we've looked at, other than the 3D ones, are using the sprite system to great effect. So if you are interested, check out our FUZE tutorials on the sprite videos, on the sprite system. We've just made 2 videos on that. There's a beginner one and a slightly more advanced one. Go and brush up and then write the program with us. Get your own games on the go. So let's have a look at this. 30XX, the world is at war. I mean, that's... Actually, I'm just going to be annoying, and I want to just showcase that intro screen again, because that is a beautiful little logo. And that's reminded me, yeah. He's not Ashton Arnold on the arena, this is the user RetroKade Media, and awesome guy, or awesome girl, I don't know. I need to stop defaulting to gendered pronouns. It's just second nature now. But look at that for a beautiful little display. An infestation has overcome the planet Earth, killing even the best soldiers. I'm not going to do the whole thing, you know, because my voice actually hurts. A small resistance attempts to fight off the alien menace with what little weaponry they have. The final hope for humanity lies in a single ship, the Sphera Ultima. Hopefully I said that correctly. Today, the Resistance will launch its final attack. The world depends on you. Good luck, soldier. Oh, I feel ready now, you know. Behind me. That actually got the adrenaline going. Oh no! I didn't start it fast enough. There might be something going on there with the controls function. Could be highlighting a bug in FUZE, but hey, let's just start the game. Wow. What is going on? It's just, this is just so cool. Look at what's happening on screen. You know, there's just so much. I mean, every time I get rid of a sprite here, I think it generates like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, something like 8 sprites. And, you know, then it generates a beautiful explosion effect. And thankfully, I can't die in this one. So otherwise I would have failed already. But it's a proper classic. You might have heard the term, oh, I've lost connection here. You might have heard the term bullet hell before. That is a word used to describe this sort of, there's bullets everywhere, sort of shoot 'em up game. And lovely bit of music on there. It's just a great example of users. I can get hit. Can I? I'm confused. I thought you couldn't. Maybe you can. It might just be that good. We'll see. But I'm very, very excited to see where that goes.
Yeah, I think with a little bit of work, that could be up there
full
with the
on.
best.
Up there with the best, definitely.
So far.
Definitely. And then, I mean, I imagine that once you've got a little bit done,
especially with the story element, I really like the story.
You know what? That's a really good point, Ben. That's something that you don't. It's totally optional, of course, because oftentimes we just think, I want to make a game about giant pieces of toast that you have to spread butter onto, but we won't think, let's write a little story and put that at the start there with some flavour, some atmosphere, where people can, you know, read it in their heads.
Some jam.
So I was going to say salt and pepper, but No one salt and peppers their toast, right? You shouldn't salt bread, really.
I don't know. Some people might.
Well, to be fair, I will always salt and pepper. Like, if I make a sandwich, I'm going to salt and pepper that bad boy.
I think I remember my brother making bread once, and he put too much salt in it or something.
And it went really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can ruin bread.
I think it was quite nice though.
Really?
Yeah. Like, he made one that was just like packed full of salt, but then there was another one just with quite a bit of salt, and it was quite nice.
Don't fill bread
Don't
with
try
salt.
it.
Pepper, different. I mean, frankly, for me, you can never have too much black pepper. I mean, that's how it is. Mate, I will put black pepper on peanut butter. Never tried that. Do you like peanut butter?
Not really a fan of nuts.
Oh, okay. Not even cashews, pistachios,
No.
Brazil,
No.
macadamia, almond,
No.
peanut,
No.
pecan.
No. I haven't even heard of half of them.
You haven't even heard. You must know of pistachios.
I've heard of them, yeah.
Do your homework, Ben. Eat some pistachio nuts.
Got plenty of homework, thanks.
Amazing. Yeah, well, there's extra important homework here. There's more important than your actual homework, then. Cashew nuts, Ben. You're missing out. Right, that is a serious tangent. Like never before. We were talking about
How'd that even start?
salt.
Stories.
Telling stories in your games. That's really good. RetroKade Media, thank you for the awesome project. I'm sorry about the tangent. Okay. So at the start I mentioned that there are some of these that I just, come on, I'm not amazing at programming at all. In fact, I'm probably like just above like where you know, I can make a little game. I can make 3D Crazy Shooter. I can make a little game. But every now and again, you just see examples of something like this. And when I saw this, we thought, oh, cool, using the 3D system. So I'll just show you what I mean. We'll run this. Awesome bit of music again by Steen. Like, this is my favourite one. So you'd look at this and you would think, oh, cool, a little 3D game. You sort of bounce this little cube around like this, and you have to jump on the faces, and it's really hard to get on the faces. Ah, come on. Now, if you can't see where you are, you can rotate it. And you can do this and rotate the level, and so you get to see where you're going a little bit better. I did actually get quite good at this the other day, but it's hard. Oh, it's beautiful. It plays so well. Now, you'd be playing this, right? And you'd think, 3D, you've built it in 3D cubes, you just rotate the whole group of objects. Simple as. I was going through this code for some serious amount of time, looking for where the draw objects command was. And it's not there. Because this user is doing all of the 3D maths themselves and just drawing things with lines and boxes. Honestly, this is mind-blowing. I mean, when Luke saw this one, Luke is our programmer who pretty much made a very significant, most of FUZE. He looked at this and said, wow, okay, because he realised that this user is pretty much doing what FUZE does behind the scenes to give you a 3D engine in a FUZE program. Now, I would not be able to go through this and help you understand it. I'm going to be honest. Hopefully, at some point in the future, I will be able to, and that's where I'm aiming towards. And that's what you've got to do, you know? But when you see examples like this, it's like discovering some ancient language, or, you know, being like out in the desert and finding some temple underneath the sand and being like, oh my, what is going on?
It's not even that, because you're playing the game thinking you know how it's done.
Oh, I know, yeah, that's the thing that...
And then you don't.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it's outrageous. It is actually outrageous. And, yeah, I mean, he's using he's using tons of stuff here. Lots of fancy little algorithms. Things like Perlin noise, which I believe is a way to get sort of self-similar noise. So it does like peaks and troughs very, very nicely. It's used for like landscapes and stuff. So you do like random numbers that have a similarity to those around them.
Yeah.
So like a grid where you've got like 5, 4, 3, 2, and then you've got but randomly chosen ones. I'm not so he is using that for the terrain. So yeah, he's generating the terrain layout, doing that with Perlin noise. I'm gonna stop there. I'm not gonna try, to be honest, but I might have to try and pester this user to explain that code to me line by line. It's beautiful. It is actually beautiful, and we were all just stood around the screen just gobsmacked. So I've already said it to them in a direct message, but seriously, awesome, absolutely awesome. And there will be a link to some of these game codes that you can find. Have a look at the code. Have a read. Do you want to have a quick go of that one, Ben?
Yeah.
It's a really satisfying game to play. That's the one.
Okay.
Yeah. So your cube fills up with an amount of charge. That's it. And I think it's the right stick to rotate as well.
Yeah.
Oh, it's wonderful. I love this bit. It's so satisfying, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've just realised we were like just dead silent for 30 seconds and it's like, oh, I need to talk. There's a first for you, eh? Dave isn't talking.
What's going on here?
It's so enchanting to watch. I really recommend that you give this a try. And see what sort of a score you can get in your time limit. There isn't like a game over condition in this game. So it is just like a chill. You know, you just play it, you have chill, and you try and get your direction as perfect and your power as perfect as possible. And just sort of admire the skill that it took to make this. Should we have a look at their other game then?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright.
We could be sat here for hours.
We really could. I mean, we haven't been timekeeping on this episode because we wanted it to be like a bit of a special one. You know, we're not going to be strict about the time here, and hopefully you can have this on and just have it watching in the background, just to like chill out with us and see the games. That is the idea. And I've forgotten what I was talking about initially, but I'm on the other game. That's right. So this is a take on a puzzle cube, and I believe that this time we are using 3D. Yes, set object material. Whew. We're in 3D. Okay. Well, so this is the same user, Gothon or Gothon. I'm not sure exactly what. And again, in typical Gothon style, we were watching it and we thought, oh yeah, okay, cool. We were looking at this. So this is a puzzle cube that I can rotate. And I can select a face using the fantastic little menu there. Oh, I've just noticed, if you look in the top left, Ben, you can see the little...
Yeah.
That's a classy touch as well. Yeah, really nice. Very, very nice. And I can select a face and turn it. And it rotates everything. Now, I don't know if they're even using object groups for this. I didn't look through the code enough.
Neither did I.
But I would imagine that, well, even if they are, they know how to do it without that. So, you know. Now, Ben is probably getting really upset with me here because he's been solving lots of puzzle cubes recently, and I'm just sort of going, yeah, just rotate them, it's all good. It's fine. Maybe I'll get it to a little point here and then just chat a little bit while Ben, you can try and solve where we get to. And we'll see how you go. I'll just pass that over to you there.
Randomise it as well.
Oh, can you?
I think so. I think I saw an option.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, menu randomise.
Oh, so classy.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this might take me a while because it's not in my hands.
Yeah.
Just, Dave, if you can talk for...
a good 6 hours.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So, yeah, strap yourselves in. No, it won't be that, don't worry. So, as I was saying, in typical Gothon style, we look at this program and we're like, okay, that is awesome. And we're just thinking, nothing special about it initially, other than just like, wow, what a great looking project. They're probably not even using 3D, knowing this person. They're just using amazing rotation maths. And then we were like, hang on, those clouds, that's a 2D image. Wait a second. You can do 2D over 3D. And then we're like, you're not supposed to be able to do 3D over 2D. What's going on? What's going on? And then Luke came over, had a look at it, and went, they're using very, very clever blend modes. And, you know, that's as good as just speaking in Chinese to me. I'm not, you know, I understand blend modes on a basic scale, but not enough in order to apply it to something like this. I mean, Luke obviously does. I'll get him to teach me that one. And I've got some real homework to do here, haven't I? Being totally shown up. But it's just a testament to the fact that if you're competent, you know what you're doing, you're confident, you've had your practice, and you've put the time in, you can do anything. You really can do anything. And FUZE is a great place to take that understanding to that point, share your progress, and get put into videos like this. So, I mean, of course, this isn't going to be the only time that we do a video like this where we're doing, you know, a subscriber special. It won't be 10,000 and then 20,000. That was just a silly comment, really. I would actually like to start making this a more regular thing that we do, especially after the game jams. What will be happening is that MikeDX will be doing one of his game jam streams, which is an awesome place to go and check out what's happening live. You get Mike's reactions, which are hilarious, to all of the games. There was a couple of them that were absolutely amazing, actually. One that I wish we could have gotten hold of. Maybe we could try and do something with some... I'm not sure. We'll try and think of something out there. But yeah, so there's a few different ways that you can go about it. I would definitely recommend that you go and check out MikeDX's channel. I will link to all of the different things in FUZE Arena where you can go and check out the stream. I'll link to the previous stream as well so that you can check that out. And do go and check out the upcoming Game Jam stream. It's a really special time. It's something that I've never really been a part of before, in terms of I've never done a game jam in my life, but then just seeing this all unfold was something really special. So thank you so much to everybody who participated. Let's just keep going. Let's see how much more we can do with this. Let's just start getting these game jams to be massive, and then all the amazing different submissions, whether they're, you know, it doesn't have to be a project like this. You don't have to have made some kind of super fancy 3D engine within FUZE for us to do a video about it and to stick it in a video and to just play it and have a laugh. You know, you saw that we were laughing our heads off at that simple just jumping on platforms game, because that is what it's really like. You know, it doesn't matter what it looks like really, as long as it's just fun and it gives you a laugh. We'll put it on here, we'll play it, and we'll have a video on our reaction. Oh, Ben, you're getting somewhere. That's a lot of oranges in one place, right? Oh,
kind of.
That's looking like an almost solved face there. Nice. Very, very nice.
The question is, are we going to speed this up and let me solve the whole thing, or are we going to not waste 4 hours of our lives?
Is it going to be 4 hours, Ben?
I don't know. I don't think it'll be 4 hours.
To be honest, I don't think I can do that, you know. Although, you know, when we call an end to this video, maybe I'll just leave you in here. You can do a bit of that, and then we can do something at the end, maybe in one of the videos. If you haven't noticed, actually, at the end of the FUZE videos, there's usually like a 2-second little clip of something silly that happened during the video. And it'll just be at the end, after the little FUZE screen and FuzeArena.com, it'll just be like me going... Or just something weird. It's kind of a new thing that we've started doing, but I think it is on all the recent videos. Now, I was going to say something, Ben, but I've completely forgotten now. Oh yeah, does it help you solve the puzzle if you hold down ZR while you do this? ZR, that is.
Wrong one.
That one, yeah. That's it. So keep playing while you're doing that. That should help, right?
That's cool. No, not really.
Whoa! You managed to save to solve a face then.
Yeah, so I've got a face down. We've got this layer here. Now is where the algorithms start coming in, so this might be an interesting one.
Maybe we could do a video about this sort of thing in the future. If it involves a nice algorithm, then we should have a look at it. Okay. I believe that is all we should do here on this one. Otherwise, we're going to be here all night then.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the main menu a second.
No.
Yes. Okay. Now, this last one I want to mention is from a user who, again, near and dear to the old heart, because we've had lots of communication, and I believe actually, I said to them recently that this is a case of, I mean, if you could like engineer the best story for someone to have with the FUZE experience, this would be it, right? This username Waldron on FUZE Arena, that's Andy Waldron. Find him on Twitter as well. This user came to FUZE, and admittedly on the arena they said, I don't know anything, I'm brand new to this. It's something I've always liked the idea of, but loves video games, but has never really given it a go. And then they found FUZE, they thought it was a nice system to get started with this sort of thing, and then before you know it, they're making their own sprites, they're making their own little games, and then they've come full circle, and now I see this user helping people out on the arena with the same problems that they had initially. Couldn't ask for a better thing to happen. This is a difficult game, Ben. Let's see how you do. Go on, confident. Ooh, that's it. That is the sort of technique that you need. Okay, good stuff. And yeah, needless to say, Waldron is a very talented artist, and has drawn some really unbelievable pixel art. And if you go to their Twitter, then you will find some examples of some really amazing stuff that they're working on. They've got a skater program that they're working on, a skateboarding one, and the art is just getting better and better and better. Honestly, man, they've got like the shading on the coat as they skate along, and it's beautiful. It's honestly beautiful. And this frog, look at his face. He's just laughing at you. I love how patronising this frog is. He's just like, "Come on, you can do it. Come on, please, get me to my home." And he's trapped in this he's just trapped in this nightmare scape. I mean, I really do feel sorry for this man. Look at his arm. Honestly, man, it gets so hard as well. Let's see how you're doing well. Some more of Steam Van Wackeren's music there. Really, really nice stuff. Look at those platforms, mate. Oh dear. Go on, mate. Good stuff. Good stuff. By the tip of your frog toes. Very nice.
Oh, I thought that was the end.
No, Ben, that's not the end. That's just your little break point there. You've got a bit of a breather. So I was watching the stream when MikeDX was playing this game, right? And he got up to like almost the very end and fell down the tiniest little crack in the floor, and it was so funny. He was like, no! It was amazing. I was laughing my head off.
Oh no.
Ben! Gotta be careful, gotta be careful. You've got to plan it wisely. The music suits it so much as well.
Yeah.
But really, really clever use of the tiles here. I believe that this stuff along the sides that you're seeing is just a giant version of those same tiles that we're jumping on, maybe rotated. So really, really smart stuff. The tension is honestly killing me. I've only got 4 of my 6 hearts left. Good stuff, Ben. Look at that for a jump, eh? He's on it.
Oh, no.
You've got to get right up to the edge of that platform, I think. I don't think he actually moves. You have to jump to even move a bit. That's it. That's the sort of technique. It's good. It's good. It's good. I love that random just... Well, here's a cool little cybernetic looking pod. Actually, that could be a checkpoint.
I hope so.
Spoiler alert. I know it isn't a checkpoint. But it would serve as a useful one. Oh, he's mean, isn't he?
Wait, can you make that?
I don't think you can. I think that you've got to... No, yeah, I think you have to do that you're doing there. And then a nice big full power jump. So right off the very, yeah. That's the one.
Like that.
Just about made it. It's good stuff, Ben. Alright, mate. We're getting there. We're getting there. The frog's nearly home. And it was at that point just before there that Mike felt level. Oh, does it keep going? It keeps going. I didn't even realise this. Surely that's the end. So, Waldron, we've played your full game here. Hopefully. Are we getting there? Or was it this point that Mike actually fell through? I can't remember right now. The tension is too much. Honestly, I keep realising. I'm not talking. My heart's just racing. This frog is about to get home. It's majestic.
Imagine doing this every day on your way home.
This is his commute. You think that the M40 is bad? You ain't seen nothing. This poor frog. I mean, you could just get a different job. But you know, oh no, it keeps going. Waldron, what have you unleashed upon the world? Why is that so funny?
That's dangerous.
Go on, full jump, right off the edge. Oh, maybe that's a trick one then.
I think you can make it from
this one. You've got to get right onto that very, very edge part. So, mechanically, and I should have mentioned this maybe about 10 minutes ago, but what's happening here is simple. All we are doing is constantly just keeping the sprite in the middle of the screen, and he might honestly be moving the level underneath. I'm not sure, but I doubt it actually. They're probably moving what happens here.
I don't know.
This is scary. Is that a big... Can you land there? You can?
Oh, kind of. Is this home?
I don't know. We'll treat that as success. Ben, give me some of that. Well done. Yeah. Absolutely awesome. Right.
Oh.
So, I think that about wraps it up. We just wanted to do that as a showcase to everybody's awesome ability. If you didn't get a program in this video, don't worry, we will be doing more of these. The video can only be so long, and I really think we've gone probably even over what we thought might have been over. But if you've stayed with us, if you've watched this video to the end, thank you so much, okay? Thank you for being part of this FUZE community. It has, honestly, it's changed my life a little bit, seeing this happen. It's made me, initially I thought, YouTube videos, is that really for me? And then you know what, after you do 10 of them and people give you such lovely feedback, it's like, when are we doing another video? It's just something else. It really is. So thanks again, and let's take this community as far as we can. We've got more FUZE tutorials planned, more different things planned. We want to do map editor, image editor, tons of different stuff. Hopefully by the time that you watch this, we'll be on triple the number of subscribers. I doubt that, but let's keep it coming in. Like, share, comment, subscribe,
all that stuff.
All that stuff. You've heard us say it 1,000,000,001 times, even though there's only about 16 videos. But you know what to do. Spread the word, right? We're like, oh,
My
our
back.
backs are just under all that tension of the frog game. You know what to do. Check out the links in the description below. Spread the word of FUZE. Check out everything that you can. Get down to FUZE Arena. Watch all the videos, all that stuff. We're on Facebook as well and Twitter. Feel free to follow us there. You can get in touch with us. We answer all the messages, everything. We look at it all and comment on it all. So, guys, again, from the most sincere place in the 4 remaining of my 6 initial hearts, thank you so much. And I've been Dave.
And I've been Ben.
And let's see you next time.
Should we do practice?
No, which makes it... Oh. Nice.
No. I don't think that one's even possible.
Oh.
No. No, there's another one.
Oh, it's a big one.
No. I saw you turn though.
I didn't turn. I don't remember doing so. You know what I mean? So, ready for normal.
Doesn't count.
Wait, okay, hang on. Oh no. Oh, it's good. Oh, whoa. Ooh, wait, Ben.
No.
Ben.